Hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm not sure what happened. YouTube just stopped working. So if you were here a second ago, please come back. It just literally kicked me off. Like my device just stopped working altogether. So please, I hope you guys see the message for this new stream. I'm not sure what happened. YouTube just shut down on me. And we were doing a full Celtic cross, and we were on your hopes and fears. So hopefully you guys get this live stream. If you, I'm not sure why it just completely stopped. Like my whole, yeah, Tanisha, thank you. If you can type a message in the old stream and tell people to come to this one, that would be great. I'm not sure what happened. I have great internet service here, so yeah, I'm not sure. YouTube just shut down. Thank you, Lashonda. I appreciate that. Yeah, it just YouTube just shut down. Like it just was like zoop. I don't know. I don't know why that happened. Beautiful. So we'll pick up where we left off though, which was with the spiritual strength card, right? And so really I feel like whatever is a challenge financially or a disappointment for you guys emotionally, whatever doesn't work out the way you want it to, I feel like it is a tool to get you, it's a tool to get you to a higher level spiritually. It's going to really, really flex and enhance your spiritual, psychic, intuitive muscles. All right. For sure. And I will clarify this too. So if anybody feels like they missed a part of this, you'll get caught up during the clarifiers. Okay. And then let's take a look at the potential outcome here. All right, guys, we have authority, the emperor, being in charge. This is about stability, control, efficiency. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like, and see, there's a 5 of Cups here, which is about feeling disappointment or emotional loss. But I don't feel like you don't let that really overtake you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you really have control over your disappointments, and you have control over things. It's a very maturing kind of energy, friends. Very much about you aren't letting your circumstances rule you. You are deciding, or you're learning spiritually how to um, stay in a place of stability emotionally, even when things don't go your way, even when relationships don't work out the way we want them to. It's you are literally learning how to channel all of that energy, loss, disappointment into a very powerful spiritual connection or force. It's like your boat is not rocked. You are so spiritually grounded. This is really nice. Let me get you a guidance card out of this Doreen Virtue deck, and then I'll clarify. And I feel like you also have an understanding of how powerful you are. I think there are times where we don't, we assign, and I was listening to a sermon today. I love Michael Bernard Beckwith. And we assign all of this power and energy to our divine creator, which we understand is the case. However, what you don't sometimes realize is how powerful a creator you are. And so sometimes I believe that God allows things to happen so that you can see your ability to create solutions, strategies, wealth, happiness for yourself. And so sometimes we, when we don't want to play in the game anymore, we don't want to be an adult, right? We're like, well, God, you do this or you do that. So we can always, right, in essence, blame him if something doesn't work out, right? But the beautiful part is that it's like, no, you take control of your situation and your environment. You be the emperor. You be the emperor. You take control. Yes, things are going to happen, but that doesn't mean your boat has to be completely rocked, right? I know. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so let's clarify this now. And we're going to clarify this Ace of Wands and Four of Wands that is at the center of your reading. It's absolutely beautiful. So what is this Ace of Wands and Four of Wands, please, Holy Spirit? this ignited new passion. Some of you can really see yourself having it all, everything you've wanted. Look, the Ten of Cups. You can't make this up. This is the happily ever after card, isn't it? The Ten of Cups is being run over with emotion, with family, joy, peace. It is, and look, the world, a whole new start. This is your overall energy. I'm not making this shit up. This is amaze balls. Do you understand? Let Holy Spirit help me articulate what we are looking at, friends. The foundation of this reading was literally something that ignites your passion. You are all in. You are passionate. You are excited. The Four of Wands is about, it's success. It is winning, LaShonda. It's winning. It's stabilizing. It's a force. And then clarifying it is just happiness, being overrun with joy. It's gorgeous. Now the Ten of Cups is also, that and the Sun is like, it's just, shit is happy, things are great, things are going your way. The World card is wrapping up an old cycle and a beautiful new world or cycle beginning. Some of you could be moving to a new location. Literally, you could be moving internationally. You could be moving, to another state or something like that. But I feel like this is accelerated movement. This is accelerated joy. Let's take a look at this Ace of Cups, which is sitting in your, and it's fated. It is fated. I believe that. What is the Ace of Cups in the challenge? Because there is a new love presence, you guys. The Tower. Look, and so the Tower and the Sun was in your past. So there are some unexpected events that bring you a lot of joy. Now, I think you may be skeptical. You may be afraid to walk into this. It will be like, so one of the things that I explained once to you guys, when I won, I've won, and I am going to document this. I'm going to do a video on it, and I'm going to write a book about it. But I won like 12 jackpots in a month. Okay. The first jackpot I won was for $20,000. Okay. The feeling of winning, the only way people were like, well, how did you feel? I said, the only way that I can explain it to you is it's the same feeling of panic you would feel if something bad happened. It's shock. So however you feel when you're shocked is how I felt. So if you're a person when you're shocked, like some people laugh when they're nervous or scared, you will have that same reaction. Some people, when they're surprised, they will be just a deer in headlights. So I was a deer in headlights because that's how I feel when I'm shocked. That is this feeling of the Tower with this Ace of Cups. It's like you almost can't believe it. It's like you're shocked. So it's a very powerful, unexpected, pleasant surprise. I think some of you may fear commitment. The Hierophant is here. So this is like a committed love relationship. And I also have the Sun underneath. So it's something you may have to sit down for. Like, I just can't believe I can't believe I met my person, or I can't believe, my dreams are coming true. I can't believe I have the house I've always wanted, or I'm moving to a new country, or I'm moving to a new city. And one of the things that's so funny, people are buying houses right now. Like, people are living their best lives even in a pandemic. That's what I'm looking at right here. So let's take a look at the Patience card. The Knight of Cups, friends. So this is somebody expressing their love. This is taking action on a love relationship. It's you or something else. I think it's something you have waited for. Some people have contemplated making this offer or what path they want to go down. What is this Nine of Pentacles? Material harvest. So this is love coming into fruition. This is your hopes and dreams coming into fruition, supported by the work of the universe, the work of spirit. The Eight of Cups. Yep. Being led by your Definitely being led by your intuition, for sure, for sure. Moving towards the Nine of Cups, which is personal emotional fulfillment. Some of you will use your intuition to make a choice, right, as to what direction to go in this week. What is this Tower and the Light in the recent past? This is a divine disruption, guys. This is a happy disruption. The Hanging Man. Again, another card that speaks to balance. And also the Chariot, Cancer card, which speaks to victory. And it's a wonderful, wonderful. The Devil card is also here. That's Capricorn energy. Some of you have wanted to really move forward on something. You wanted to move forward, but there was maybe it was a timing thing. What's the Light? The Seven of Cups. So we just needed some clear insight and direction. There could have been a little bit of confusion, wanting to move forward but not knowing where I'm going, right? All right, so what's this universe? What's the World card or the universe? So you have the World card twice in this reading, friends. So we're wrapping up some old cycles and starting a new life. The Seven of Pentacles, which is about evaluating, looking at our money, and the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. So I feel like this is a period of looking at what has not worked well. If for some reason you lose money, I feel like there's something, I don't think you're down and out in Beverly Hills. Like, I don't think you've lost everything, but I think there is a chance to reevaluate. There's a chance for you to evaluate maybe where a decision, you didn't make the best decision. Yeah, it's definitely looking within, though. This is not an external energy doing anything to you. This is a chance for you to sort of reevaluate, what didn't where could I have done something different? Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles. You may also be looking at where you've lost some money. You know what I mean? Like, where am I losing money? There's a slow leak in my bank account. What am I doing wrong? Am I spending too much in one area? So you're paying attention, taking control of it. And then the Four of Wands, look at that. Success and victory. So you have this card twice. You have this card twice. And by looking at things and where you are, you literally are making steps and taking action steps towards victory. So this Knight of Pentacles is about planning, right? The Pentacles are when we plan and take action. We take a look at things and then we take action. And so that's what's in your crowning energy. It's very successful, but you are not afraid to look within and say, where can I look and see where maybe I haven't, done things in the smartest way? And then you make a plan and take action, and it comes out tremendously. This is the Commitment card. Success, rejoicing, victorious. It's beautiful. And you have that twice. That's also in your overall energy, right? Now, I do want to retract one statement. I do want to say this to somebody who could be married to someone. There could be someone who is, I do want to say this. You could be in a committed relationship with someone who is, I don't want to say misappropriating funds, but it may not be good with money. That's another scenario that I am looking at. So I do want to retract the statement. There could be somebody in your life that isn't good with money. And I feel like you guys could be partnered, or it could be a spouse or something like that. You just need to you need to look at your finances. So if you aren't in the habit of looking at your finances, but you're letting somebody else run your money. You need to this week take a look at it yourself. Balance your checkbook yourself. Just make sure things are going in the pockets where they're supposed to go. And I'm not suggesting that somebody is stealing from you. I am suggesting maybe they aren't the best at making decisions about money. So just take a look at it, all right? This week. Let's clarify the future position, power and intuition. Can we clarify the strength and intuition card? All righty. Something flipped over here. Let's see. What is the power card, Holy Spirit? What is the power card? Okay, thank you. All right, guys. So we have here the Five of Cups. So having the strength to get through some kind of disappointment, right? It's also humility. All right. So we're getting through something. We're humble, but we still have our dignity and our pride, right? And then the Three of Wands here. So being at a distance, but also being hopeful. A positive and hopeful expectation. And we have Temperance again, the Sagittarius card. Some of you may be disappointed that you're not going to be able to see someone, or that they may not be able to travel towards you. And I see the Five of Swords, which fives are about big life changes. It could be that somebody, and you could sense this, like maybe you're in communication with someone and they tell you that they're going to do something, and then you may be slightly let down by the disappointment. I don't see you falling off the rails, right? I don't see you coming totally undone because something can't happen. I see you being very balanced. Maybe a person who typically has a big ego is humbled. Could be a Sagittarius. But it's a handling some kind of disappointment or defeat with moderation and maturity. No one's falling off the rails. Nobody is falling out on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you're taking it in stride, whatever this is, um, for sure. So if there is some kind of challenge coming towards you, you literally take it in stride and you handle it more strategically and intellectually than you do emotionally. So this isn't, you're not all in your feelings coming undone, friends, okay? Let's see what this Hermit card is and the Crown Chakra. What is solitude? So the Five of Wands is here, guys. That's about conflict. Now, it could be internal or otherwise. But it's something that makes you, I feel like it's more internal because it's clarifying the Solitude card. And the Ten of Swords is here, which is when something is over. So here's what's interesting about that is some of you already know something is over. You're walking away from something, which is so interesting. But you have to have this ending for there to be a new beginning. Your overall energy is aces, right? An ace and a Four of Wands. So some of you have to have an ending for this new beginning to take place. And it's a beautiful new beginning. And like I said, I feel like it's going to be accelerated. Like, you may get past a breakup or a loss very quickly. And I don't mean superficially quickly. I mean, literally, you're like, I'm good. I'm okay. So when my niece was little and she would bump into stuff, and so we would just hear like a crash or a thud or her falling to the floor or bumping into a wall. And then all of a sudden from the other room, we'd hear her say, I okay. So she just be like, I okay. So that's what this feels like to me. Like you guys are like, I okay. And I'm looking at your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. And EYE, your eye is okay. Because I think you see and understand that whatever this was wasn't for you. So you are okay. Absolutely. That girl is preaching good today, ain't she? I know that girl is preaching good. All right. So, what is this crown chakra, Holy Spirit? The high priestess, your intuition. Didn't I say that? I thought I did. I did. The high priestess is here. You see this coming. You're not moved by it. The king of swords. And that's why you're able to approach this very rationally. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra could be very dominant in your chart, or you could just be very much in that energy. And the page of pentacles here, which is starting something new. I'm telling you, you're starting something new. You see this ending coming. You're not caught unaware by this disappointment. So let's be real, real clear. You're not caught unaware. You know this is coming. But because your third eye is okay, your third eye is sharp, your intuition is razor sharp, you know you have to have this ending because your beautiful overall energy is amazing. You know you are divinely inspired. You know you have a Four of Wands sitting here. You know you have the Ten of Cups and the World card. I mean, you're like, I okay. Because you see this beautiful beginning of something new, and you understand something has to end for something beautiful to begin. So I'm really okay. All right, let's take a look. Let's clarify this third eye chakra and heartache and loss. And you know what's so beautiful? I think I said this in yesterday's reading too. But every time we fail, and I use that in quotes, every time we fail, we learn better how not to fail the next time. So this is definitely falling forward. Okay. Yeah, the moon card. I love this. Facing your fears, showing you, facing your shadow side for some of us. Yeah. What's heartache and loss? Also, you know, the moon is about increased intuition, friends. Heartache and loss. What's this Three of Swords? Look at this. The sun. Isn't that amazing? This is clarifying heartache and loss, the Three of Swords. So you have the sun and the moon clarifying what's coming towards you, which is your intuition is so sharp. This is what's coming towards you. I'm not lying. The sun and the moon, yin and yang. I mean, what you want to talk about? This is literally the best of both worlds. It is truly that. So the other part of the jackpot story that I was telling you about is one of the things that goes into, and this will be a part of the book, but I believe wholeheartedly that when things like that happen, it is a comprehensive assessment of the universe of what you're going through. One of the things that I think attributed to that gift that I was given to win that many jackpots in a month, that was not a coincidence. The other thing is I had experienced a great loss in my life right before that happened. So my grandmother had just passed away, my maternal grandmother, and my daughter was going back and forth in a mental health facility for young people. So there was a lot of pressure and stress that was going on in my life. There was a lot of this Five of Cups energy, emotional loss and grief, but then there was the sun. So it was like a low, low and a high, high. You know, what's that song by Lionel Richie? You are the sun, you are the rain that makes my life this foolish game. You need to know I love you so, and I'll do it all again and again. Whoa, oh. It's like that. It's like the best of both worlds almost. So it's something going on where you get a very quick grip on your emotions. You don't spiral out of control. You handle your disappointments with grace. And then there is this beautiful overall energy. And I'll show you the cards. That is amazing. So you get this beautiful Cinderella like life, but it's because you've endured so much. You know, it's like karma. All right, so let's take a look at spiritual strength. All right, guys, and we have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Overcoming your vices too. I do feel that big time, which can be a fear for people to literally face your vices, face the thing that you go to but see, in this reading, you are letting spirit be dominant. You're not defaulting to your vices, right? Which I talked about yesterday too, like eating, drinking, smoking, whatever. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to rely on spiritual strength to get me through this. That is what's happening. It's like I'm not substituting. Every time I'm disappointed, I'm not picking up a cookie, right? Or every time I'm disappointed, I'm not picking up a drink. I am learning to be spiritually grounded and sound and use that pain as a power source for my intuition and my other gifts. And that's really what you're doing, is using your pain as fuel. Yeah. And then let's take a look at authority and emotional laws. What is this? Emperor and emotional laws. The Nine of Wands. And you know what's great about that? The Nine of Wands is clarifying the Emperor is that you have the strength to keep going. The Nine of Wands does not give up. The Nine of Wands perseveres. And so, yeah, it's a tough time. It's almost coming to an end. But the thing is, sometimes, what's that verse? Or it's not a verse. It's like a more of a saying. Like sometimes we ask God to calm the storm, but sometimes he calms you. And so in this case, it's more so you are stronger. Life is going to be life. But what's interesting about this is you are stronger. You get stronger. You flex those muscles. Like when you're at the gym, you don't ask for the weight to not be the weight, right? It's like, no, you just use the weight to build you up. And then let's take a look at this Five of Cups, or emotional loss. The Death card, major transformation, and the Lovers, and the Hierophant. And I see an offer, the Four of Cups. I'm telling you, a tough time is almost at an end. It really is. Yeah. A tough time is almost at an end, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm going to read the guidance because I think it will be a great way to close this reading and seal it. And then there is I'll pull one card from this Language of Light, which is really great for reflection for the rest of the week. Although I do a daily tarot, I want you guys to really be in tune with that. So this Authority card, now this card represents, and this was the outcome, this represents the masculine attributes of leadership, which I think should not just be associated with masculinity, whatever. Anyway, leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool. And in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, friends. Being grounded, learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions, right? Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate these kinds of qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. So we're going from empowerment to action, guys. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. The transformation card. Yeah, I love that. And some of you are being shaped into a leader. Yeah, you are being shaped into a leader. I'm sure of it. And when you're a leader, you cannot be a good leader cannot be emotional. You have to be logical and rational. You have to be able to work through tough situations. You have to be able to keep your head so that people stay calm and productive and protected. So if you want to be a leader, you have to learn those characteristics. And some of you literally have that. This card just blew into my hand. So I'm going to read this one. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that, but this literally, I caught it. Did you see that? Yeah. New beginnings and happiness are just around the corner, but it is literally after you learn something. There is something for you to learn. And you're learning, many of you, again, are learning how to be a leader. So this is the card that just blew literally into my hands. It says soul name. And I'm going to read this one. All right. So there is a meditation associated with this card. There is journal work associated with this. So if you want to take part in that, you may want to make a note to rewind this after it's over and then write it down. Okay. So this says soul name. It says unlock the mysteries of your soul. You are or about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. I absolutely love this. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute dreams and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All your dreams and desires will be realized with an open heart. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way you don't expect, but when it comes, you will know. It is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. So here's the meditation practice, friend, associated with this. It says, place a hand on the card, become aware of and sense your body, be conscious of and focused on your breathing. As you breathe in, draw your awareness within. As you breathe out, let go and relax. Be thankful for the ability to breathe and focus on your inner world. Here you can remember who you are, where you came from, and what your passions are. As you sit in bright appreciation, your vibration rises to reveal a shining light being who is offering you a key and pointing to a door in your heart. Take the key and notice a name on the door. If you can't see a name, know it will come to you in the following days. Unlock and step through the door into the fullness of you. Feel at ease, soft, and wise. Be immersed in stillness and peace. And this Queen of Pentacles is that. She's sitting here at the bottom of the deck, which is being soft and wise at the same time, right? In this moment, you are in full alignment with your soul. Remember what this feels like. Stay here for as long as you like, at least 30 seconds. When you feel ready, float out through the door. Notice the name on the door as it may have changed. Lock the door and place your key in your heart. Your key gives you access to your sacred soul space whenever you want it or need it. Focus on your breath and let it guide you back to your physical self. Open your eyes and smile. So that's the meditation part of this card, understanding what your soul name is. And then inspired reflections and action says, and open yourself to receiving the sounds your soul is sending you. If necessary, ask for the communication to be louder or more precise. Ask your mind to be still as you do this and trust what comes to you. When you find a name or names, try them on to see how they feel. State out loud, my soul name is, fill in the blank. It might feel awkward at first, but keep going. You will know when it is right for you by the way you feel. You may feel a rush of energy, a tingling, a revelation, a quiet recognition, or a knowing. See this passion ignited at the center of your reading, this Ace of Wands? Some of you, it may be associated with this, unlocking what your soul name is, really connecting with your spirituality. I love this. When you are having a natural conversation with yourself full of insight and profound conclusions, acknowledge that you are having a conversation with your soul. It feels like you because you are vibrating at the same resonance as your soul. Now, for journal work, for 7 consecutive days, say the name or names you are trying out. Then write down at least 2 qualities about the name that brings a smile to your face and to your heart. This is so in depth, friends. And I just, like I said, you may need to, when this stream ends, you may need to rewind it. It'll probably publish tomorrow. But when this stream ends, rewind it and do the meditation. I'm going to do it. I think it's absolutely awesome. I'm going to do the meditation and because this is going to unlock a lot of stability and happiness for you. It is going to unlock a lot of stability and happiness also for your family. And there's a bright new beginning here. It's going to clear a lot of blockages, friends. I'm certainly sure of it. And this Ace of Cups is here that was in your challenge. I'm telling you, this disruption leads way to a long-term emotional commitment that Spirit is trying to bring into your life. Absolutely awesome. So I love this. So what we're doing, we're moving from empowerment to action, from being motivated to making moves, right? Beautiful. This is the secret language of light. It has a bit of a glare on it. But this card is from the secret language of light, Alicia. And I just purchased this deck as well. We used the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for the reading, and it was clarified by the Gilded Royal Tarot deck. It was just published this year. Okay? So, beautiful energy. I'm going to seal this reading with a prayer. Father, thank you for my friends watching. We receive all of this guidance, teaching us how to move from motivation to motivated action. We thank you so much. We thank you for sealing this. Thank you for sealing our beautiful new beginnings, our new world of love, light, peace, even new homes, new love, and teaching us how to preserve the love once we get it. Amen, amen, and amen. Moving that authentic wisdom into your everyday action steps. That's literally what we're doing. That's literally what we're doing. Moving from wisdom to action steps. I absolutely love this. From being just motivated into motivated action. It is amazing, you guys. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, if somebody is interested in an on-the-spot reading, I can do that for you now. As LaShonda put in the description box or in the chat, the cost is $20.20. And so it will not be a full Celtic cross, but it is a past, present, future with some guidance and oracle cards that can help provide clarity and guidance for you guys in real time, or the coming week. All right, Alicia, thank you so much. Bless you, friend. Thanks for watching. So if anyone is interested in that, please let me know. Otherwise, I am also going to take a break before I resume the weeklies for Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, I'm trying to think who else. Whichever signs I did not get to, we'll go ahead and get those done for the week. Okay. Beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but I feel so inspired, and I feel like there are practical steps now associated with the inspiration, things we can do to cause our dreams to come into fruition, right? Absolutely. So I look forward to unlocking my heart, unlocking my potential, unlocking my soul name, and moving that authentic wisdom into practical everyday action steps. That's exciting. That's exciting. So we're reversing some things. And I just saw on my clock 41:14. So I do believe that it literally is. We used to think our stability, for some of us, we thought our stability came from outside of our environment. We thought it came from the kind of house we lived in, how many kids we had, if we were married or connected to someone. But that is flipping. Universe is flipping that. You will realize that your stability comes from inside of who you are. And then it shows up on the outside. So some of you are realizing that your stability and the strength of who you are comes from the inside of you and not from the outside in. It comes from the inside out. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Mwah. You are power, you are strong, and you've got this. I love you. I will see you soon when I do the lives for the other readings. Feel free to jump in and join me. I look forward to it. God bless you. Thank you, Alban. And Alban, thank you for your donation and your super chat. I love you dearly. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I don't see you guys, have a blessed and safe rest of the Memorial Day weekend. And talk to you soon. Love and light. Bye-bye.